not late. I won't even apologize. It's 2 minutes. Hello. I'm here for Viddy Game. I will preface. This probably won't be a very long stream. I'm very tired. I didn't really sleep. So, probably gonna stream for like a few hours and then crash super hard afterwards. It's probably the plan. Where did I put Viddy Game? Aha. I found it. But hello. We're gonna be playing Night Call. It's sort of a detective noir game that I ended up nabbing in one of my itch.io packs. And I had it to play after I finished Read Only Memories, which I finished much faster than I thought I would. So, we're playing it. And since I have grad this upcoming week, I was gonna start Pokemon XD with Paul, but because I'm away for a few days this week for graduation, we're pushing that to next week. So in the meantime, Night Call. Let me get the game set up. I did test this, but I didn't really get into it too much. Oh, come on. You can do it. Let me in. Oh. It's going. It's going and it's trying. Ah. Oh, it's very gray. Oh. Ah. Alright. Alright, a video game. Oh no, I'm trapped. I have to tab out. Let me out. Now let me really quickly fix some settings. Now let me... Oh, stop that. Alright, let's see. Are you gonna keep being a pain? Let's see. Don't mind troubleshooting. I had some stuff open earlier because I did a bit of an interview, and it seems that stuff wants to cause me problems. Oh, you're small now. Come here, you. There we go. Ha. Flawless. Alright, will you behave now? Maybe. Alright. Is there anything else I should change? No, that's probably fine. Oh, you're being temperamental. Ooh. Now, did I hit continue or new? I think I continue. Oh. Here. I want the intro of the game again. Give me that. There we go. There we go. I want the intro of the game again. Because I was not paying attention to it too much the first time. Alright, I got 3. Or 3. Oh, I hate that. Alright. 3 cases. Judge, Angel of Death, Sandman. Victims all have something in common and the motives seem clear, but which suspect could have done it? Balanced case, perfect for a first run. Random victims, unknown motive. Weird case, slightly more difficult than the others. The victims may feel random at first, but there is a connection. Yet the motives might be hard to find. Dark and twisted case. Oh. Well, I'm gonna take Baby's first case. Story. Money will be easy to get by. Investigation will be easier. Every action will take less time for a more chill experience. White Night Call was designed, and then hard. I'll do balanced. Unless it turns out I really suck at this game. But we shall see. I'm excited to try it out, though. I have a fondness for detective stories and noir. And because of the game's, like grayscale kind of style, it leans into that pretty well. Very nice. Good art. Ah. I see. Is that the victim? Well, gotta love murder. Oh, doctor. Here. Sir, can hear me, or do I need to speak up? You're fine? She takes a deep breath. Sir, you just spent 2 weeks in a coma. The word bounces around your head. Do you need a moment to understand its meaning? A coma. The word scratches along your throat. Yes, you were a victim of an assault. The word resonates in your head. Victim. You are aware a serial killer is currently on the loose in Paris. You feel the contents of your stomach crawling up your throat. The judge, as the police called the killer, assaulted you. The bullet touched your liver, and in most circumstances, it would have been fatal. We chose to put you in an induced... Her voice becomes distant, fades. You taste bile at the back of your mouth, your head is burning, you hear a whistle in one ear. Your fingers move up to your wound. Underneath the bandages, you feel hard skin. It is incredibly painful. Did they... I'm sorry? Did they catch the judge? No. What about my passenger? He was dead before you even got out of your cab. Doctor is silent for a second, a very awkward second. She hesitates. The police would like to see you as soon as possible, ask you some questions. After all, you're the only one who's ever survived the judge. Noise in the hallway attracts your attention. You try to turn your head to no avail. You need to rest. She leaves the room. Her voice resonates in the hallway. I don't care that he's the only witness, he's... Another female voice joins in. A strong, authoritarian voice. You can't clearly make up what she's saying. A strange feeling washes over you. It's not pain, not fatigue, some odd combination of the two. Before being in this hospital room, you never realized that anger was what made up a combination of pain and exhaustion. Anger. Feeling you know all too well. Days go by, and a month later... Oh. Okay. Oh. Well, look, I've got a bit of a problem. Real problem, that is. You have a pounding headache at your first night behind the wheel since the attack. Are you listening to me? Get your boss's eye in the rearview mirror. Yeah. He stares at you for a second or two without speaking. Sometimes I wonder what goes on inside your head. You always seem so far away. I'm listening. I want a tutorial, please. I'm assuming that's what you're here for. Please, please, dear God. Okay. He's watching you closely, trying to make out what's going on in your head. You know I'm worried about you, don't you? I know. You're like a son to me, you know? I know. And you know he's about to tell you the story of his taxi fleet again. When my father died and left me the store, I could have sold it. I could have retired, gone back to the old country. We'll let him go on. But I decided to start a cab fleet with the money he left me, to hire the guys from the neighborhood. And that's why I've got 45 guys like you working for me. His hands flutter in the air. Though none of them are any match for you. He smiles. His voice suddenly takes on a more serious tone. Or note. Do you want me to go over everything again? Points the equipment on the dashboard, the meter, the GPS. You haven't been in a taxi for weeks. Maybe you do need a little refresher. Yes. Right then. Well, first the map. You spot potential customers and try to guess where they'll be going. Then you decide. When a customer orders a taxi, if there's no one else around, you have to go pick them up. He shrugs. That's the way it goes. It's business. The other fares, you look up at the map and decide whether or not you want to take them. And then you drive. He flashes a quick mechanical smile. You know it well. When he talks about work, he talks about work. That's all. When your shift is over, we do the numbers, and his voice trails off as if searching for the right words. And that's all. It's pretty simple. There's no reason why you can't do it. Oh right, no overtime. We're in France here, and there are rules, regulations. You might not see it that way, but no one likes having a driver who hasn't slept for 24 hours. He looks away. Something's been bothering him since he got into the cab. Anyhow, you know the ropes, you get it. I know you're gonna do a good job. What's the matter? Your boss keeps quiet for a while, as if he's hesitant to speak, and then... I don't think it's a good idea. You shouldn't be driving. The murderer is still out there, and we think he's gonna come back for you. Your colleagues. I do too. Anyway, I'll let you get back to work. Every minute spent in your taxi is a minute lost. He gives you a smile, half ironic, half serious. Have a good evening, boss. The sarcasm in his voice is palpable. Right, you have a good evening too. One second. Aha. You'll spend the rest of the night dealing with problems and drivers. You wonder how and when the guy ever gets any sleep. Your boss opens the door and exits the cab. You watch him cross the street and enter the fleet garage. A couple of colleagues are milling about, taxis are coming and going. They all ignore you, consciously or unconsciously. You are branded. You sit there a moment, then turn the key in the ignition. The hum of the engine sends a tingle down your spine. It's impossible to describe how you missed that feeling. It's back to the night shift, back to life. Despite the attack, despite it all. Okay. Dog? Can I read? No, I just have to... Okay. I was hoping I'd get, like, a job preview, but it seems I do not. Sure. It's a fucking cat. You pull up to the sidewalk and wait for your passenger. Since it looks like a no-show, you get out the cab after a minute and smoke a cigarette. There's not much going on in the small town in the suburbs. There are a few apartments that still have lights on, a sweet scent hangs in the air. Eventually, you step out your cigarette and get back into the car. You jump startled. A cat has managed to slip into the cab. It's sitting on the back seat, staring at you intently. Sit there for a moment, considering whether or not to shoo it away. But just as you're about to wave your hand, the cat shifts positions and a slip of paper falls from its collar. Pick up the piece of paper and unfold it. A fragment of a map of Paris, the Saint Lazare train station. You turn your eye slowly to the cat. It seems to be expecting an answer. You going somewhere? The cat tilts its head to the side as if to say yes. You want to go to Saint Lazare? Cat tilts its head again. Are you a dog? Cat slowly nods its head no. Your hands clutch the wheel tightly. What the hell is going on? Turn around to face the cat. Alright. You let out a sigh. Okay, fine. You start talking to yourself in low tones as if to balance the conversation. Normal. This is perfectly normal. You start the cab, but cast a glance at the cat behind you. You're the one who ordered the cab? You start to laugh. A few minutes go by, you try to break the ice. Simple questions are probably best. Everything okay? Neither a yes or a no, more of a plaintive meow. You meeting someone? No, that's not it. Cat's staring at you. The conversation seems to bore him. You seem to be pretty well fed, pretty strange, I must say. Did someone hurt you? Plaintive meow, you sigh. Your owner? Another meow, but longer and deeper, more heartfelt. You nod your head. What happened? Was it a man? No answer. A woman. Was she mean to you? The cat seems to be uncertain. Not around? Cat doesn't seem to understand. For instance, your owner is never home, you're bored, you want to spend more time playing. If cats could roll their eyes, he would have. Did she have other cats? Cat gives you a look of full disbelief. No, that's not it, eh? You're independent, you like to be alone, right? Cat doesn't seem to feel like talking anymore. He turns his head away, looking at the street out the window. You're not far now. After the next light, point to the light in the distance. That's Saint Lazare. We'll be there soon. A few yards later, you stop at the drop-off area in front of the station. First train doesn't leave for another hour. Where are you going? Cat stares at you without making a noise. Let me guess. It's Saint Lazare. If you were going to the suburbs of Paris, you wouldn't have needed to come into town. So, somewhere in the northwest of France. Normandy? Somewhere by the sea, huh? Cat is looking at you and meows. A sharp sound. Probably a yes. Very hungry yes. for the fish, I guess. Check the time on the dashboard. It's time to go to get a real customer. You try not to think too much about the situation you're in, and you hope that no one else sees you talking to a cat. I'll just start saying the names of cities and meow when I hit the right one. Start to list cities in Normandy. Cat doesn't move a muscle. Time to butcher some names. Cherbourg. Cat looks up. So it's Cherbourg. Getting close. St. Malo. Still nothing. I got it. Deerville. Daville? Deville? Meow of delight. You're smiling too. Or you're smiling too. All of a sudden you're exhausted. Okay, come on. Time to say goodbye. Get out the cab and open the back door. Bill has appeared on the seat next to the cat. Is enough for the fare. And more. Well, you're full of surprises, aren't you? I don't ask where it came from. Smile and lean over to pet the cat. Leaps out of the car and darts between your legs. You can make out its shape dashing up a flight of stairs and slipping between the bars of a gate. You get back in the car. You look at yourself in the rearview mirrors. Your features are heavy with fatigue. Your right eyelid is twitching. As you start the car, you remember you're allergic to cats, but you haven't sneezed once. Pull the station. Are you winning, son? I did not hit the call button. Hello? I'll go get this guy. Hello, how is Fire Emblem? Door opens. It's Hervé, a homeless man like hundreds of others in Paris. You've known each other for years, and every now and then he asks a favor of you to drive him someplace. Usually he greets you quietly, though he always seems a little on edge. Hey, buddy. What's up, pup? He has a strange verbal tic that you've never really understood. You start the cab. It was fun, well, mostly. What do you mean, well, mostly? Are you stuck in a battle or something? I don't know which one you're playing, so I don't know if you're playing one of the ones where it's easy to soft lock yourself. Lauren showed up in chat. Amazing. There's a cop on my tail. Ugh, part of me wish this game didn't have so much reading, because I'm fucking tired. Have to read words and process them in this economy? Wild. Somebody come around asking for me. What do you mean? You know, like from the crime squad. No one's been talking to me about you. That guy's been driving me crazy, asking all those questions, digging up my past, you know what I mean? If only it was voiced. Like my old girlfriends and stuff, where I used to live, why I left the Shelter Skelter. At first I thought it was that killer, you know, the serial killer. That he was after me. Why would he be after you? Because I saw his face. He pauses, just enough time for your brain to process the information. Playing it on the easier side, but it's an older one, so you can't do the rewind. Ah, I see. You gotta look at the judge. Your passenger gives you a funny smile. I saw him in Profile Mile. Well, I saw him. You know, a few weeks ago, when he did his last victim. I was like sleeping in an alleyway just across the street from where, well, you know, he killed the last victim. My stomach hurt, I couldn't sleep. And, you know, I saw him in Profile. And this weird way of walking, sort of hunched over as if he were tired. That's all? Yeah, that's all I saw. He had on black gloves and the streets were dark. I didn't see anything else. He's staring at you. What do you care, man? I'm curious. Yeah, well, if the cop comes around again, you tell him to fuck off. I'm not gonna tell police anything, not a damn thing. A note of anger has crept back into his voice. Goddamn cops. They're never there when we need them. Sure as hell ain't going to help. They can go kick. He looks away furious. He keeps quiet and focus on the road. All of a sudden, your passenger gives the seat back in front of him a thump. Hey, stop right here. You slow down and pull over as soon as you can. Okay, I'm out of here. You good? Yeah, sure, no worries. Still business to take care of. The door opens, then closes. He vanishes into the night. You open the window on your side. You're dying for a cigarette. To relieve the pressure. Calm your racing heart. Take a deep breath and drive away. Cool. Door opens suddenly and a woman gets into the back seat. Hi? Having a good night? For a second, you freeze. It's one of the cops working on the judge's case. Wowzers. She grins at you. Her voice creaks. Remember seeing her at the hospital. Something already bothered you about her there. You know, it's actually pretty crazy. For weeks, I've been saying to myself there's something off about you. Something not so nice. Dug around, mulled it over, bugged all my fellow cops about it, because I was sure you lied to us. I'm just gonna let her go. She has a cold sneer on her face. I'm going to be frank with you. She leans over. I don't think you're the judge. No, I couldn't even picture it. She squints like she's trying to make you out from far away. Like you'd have gone to the extent of hurting yourself. Yeah, between us it's a bit of a stretch. She stares at you. But not enough of a stretch for my chief to stop going on and on about you. Seriously, he talks about you all the time. If I didn't know better, I think he had a crush on you. She smirks. No, I think he's more interested in your profile. In prison at 17. And I see chill fills your gut. And for murder, too. You open your mouth, but nothing comes out. Since you got out, you've kept a low profile. But you're lying about your name and your address, I checked. It's normal, you'd say. If they got word of the time served, no loan for your permit, no lease for your car. Meaning no second chance at life. Your voice becomes softer, almost warm. I personally like guys who want a second chance. No, I like guys who fight for a second chance. Basically, I like guys who are willing to work for me. Yay. We love corrupt cops in this city. She leans forward, her shining cat-like eyes narrowing. My chief wants to go to the prosecutor for first and last name with evidence. Actually, knowing him, he's not so hot on evidence. So, I'll give you info. Victims, suspects, medical reports, some photos that are a bit... She makes a gagging noise. You have to be discreet. Keep it between you and me. Interrogate, ask questions, dig around. Never done this. She shrugs. Don't worry, you're already keener than half the squad. And don't forget, I'm not asking you to make an arrest and deliver the killer wrapped up with a bow in front of the station, okay? You're no Batman. You're just here to get me more information. She rummages around in her pockets for it feels like forever. Here, take my card. Man, this game is dark in the literal sense. Yeah. Yes, it is. You gotta love that mostly grayscale. Call you in 3 to 4 days just to check in. We'll chat. I'll let you know if I have any new info. Don't get caught, don't get arrested. Also, I wouldn't recommend trying to leave Paris. I know what you look like, and I know who your friends are. You can either be the solution or the problem, my friend. Shakes a minute to scan your face, your emotions. If I have to, I'll go check in on you-know-who. Her smile is biting. That reminds me, she know you've done time. You shake your head, and she snickers. Oh, my little dirtbag, you cover your tracks well. I did what I could. Yeah, if you say so. She sighs in a tired, exaggerated way. Don't try to mess with me, man. Oh my god, speech impediments. Fucking kicking my ass. This is why I don't like reading. Anyway, if things don't go well, I'll turn you in. I'll send your pictures to all my friends in the media and every asshole in Paris. Your picture with your name on it, your real name. Anyone close to you will have their places searched. They'll be put under house arrest, spend nights in jail. Have any idea how tense things are with that fucker's trial underway? You sigh, you know what she's trying to get at. Come to think of it, your last names are almost the same. You could be brothers, actually. Fucking... I don't know what these symbols mean, but I'm nothing like that dude. She smiles. Let me tell you, that face of yours and your handle will welcome you with open arms. She takes on a serious tone, businesslike. I want to catch this killer personally. I want to drag him to court. Ruin his fucking life with a bang. I can't botch this case, you got me? And neither can you, right? Obviously. Well, great then, we see eye to eye. So you can just say you're my informant, my CI. Ripped open your gut, you saw your own inside, you're in a coma. Yeah, you have plenty of reasons you want to get back at him. She furrows her brow. Yeah, I think you're actually going to do what I tell you to do. You investigate, ask questions, listen to all the rumors, and you come up with a list of suspects. She lays her hand on the door handle and freezes. Oh right, and don't get fired! Without this cab, you're worth nothing to me. You glare at her. I'm not gonna... ugh. She puts her hand up and you can hear the words behind it. This conversation never happened. I'll make sure you get more intel tomorrow. I'll find a way. Until then. Not a word to anyone. Obviously, not a word. Door opens, squeaks, and slams shut. Fucking bitch. You sit alone for a while, teeth clenched, dry-eyed, ears buzzing. Shit. On the back seat, the cop left piled papers. Shit. Key in the ignition, motor running. Radio on, crackles. You turn it off and start driving. Talking to passengers might unlock new documents and clues for your investigation. You will find them back at the studio after your shift. 6 new clues discovered. So I can't look at those while I'm driving around, can I? Please, clues for me? Oh, cool. Clues now. Gotta catch a fucking murderer. Take a second to enjoy the silence of your studio apartment. Outside, the city is slowly waking up. You can still hear the hum of the taxi buzzing in your ears. You throw the files... I'm gonna call her Busset. Busset gave you on the table. On the wall, you hung up the big corkboard where you used to pin up photos of your nephews. They've been gone since you got out of... Your plan is simple. Jot down all the pieces of evidence and connect them to the suspects. The guilty party won't necessarily be the one with the most evidence against them, but the one with the most compelling evidence against them. It's like you're building a story about each suspect, trying to understand their motives. Understand how he or she got into the situation. Steps in the hallway. They stop in front of your door, then move away. It's time to get moving on your investigation. Okay. Autopsy. Killer case. I want the report. Let's get all this, I guess. Okay. Oh, sweet Jesus. Got the mouse sensitivity. Okay, so these are our suspects, and there's different pieces of information that correlate with different people. Okay, yeah. How should I sort these? Yeah, that doesn't narrow anybody down, so that can go... If it applies to all of them... So this one only corresponds to you for some reason. This one corresponds to no one right now. You deserve this. That matches with these two. That only matches with you. Nobody, nobody, and nobody. Okay, so who do we have as... Okay. Retired cop, joined the police in 1977, divorced from a judge, born in France, and moved to France. Okay. Cop in Paris. Dad was a cop, financial affairs, died 2 years ago. Mom got health issues after a health scandal. Gay and in a relationship, never disclosed this information at work. Escaped from Argentina when she was young, lost her parents. Okay. Wait. Wait, am I stupid? Are these suspects, or are these people who gave me this information? These must be the suspects. Well, wait. No, maybe these are the people who gave me the information. Because I had you in the cab earlier. Homeless man, unknown background, briefly worked for the second victim in the 90s. Got health issues. Couple arrests for breaking and entering. Well-known lawyer. Defender of several mostly kids in poor neighborhoods, was a promising football player when he was 10. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Okay. So I guess it's different interactions. Here. 1 second. I'm gonna check something. It's not letting me open the things, and I would like to open them. Here, let me see. Wait, 1 second. If my trackpad's being mean to me, I need an alternative. Where is my alternative? Let's see. I'll be right back. I need to look for something now. Alright, so we're good there. I don't think I really have anything I can do. With a heavy hand, you wipe your tired face. You slowly open the sofa bed and lie down. The events of the day run through your head. Thank God for Otto. The streets, the passengers. Their faces, their problems. Alright. You open one eye. Fragments of a dream are still lingering. Weird music made you climb onto the roof of your apartment. You found Busset and her whole squad there right above your head. Well, that was fucking scary. You gotta quickly forget all that. And a few minutes later, you're outside of your studio. Alright. So I do not know what I'm doing. Let's grab this dude. Hopefully he's going in the direction I want to go. Because that would make my life a lot easier. You are going in the opposite direction, but I'll take it. The door opens and your passenger collapses into the back seat. His eyes are hidden behind a pair of large dark glasses. His clothes reek of booze. He's a clubber. He remembers his destination and you start driving. A few words are exchanged. The weather, taxes, traffic. Then you can tell it's coming. The inevitable conversation about the killer. Some bits of information, rumors, things they've overheard. Make a mental note of what you've heard. Who knows, it might come in handy. Your mind wanders. Your eyes vaguely scan the store windows. The sodium light coming off the street lamps feel like it's dripping into your brain. You're falling asleep. You need a bit of music to wake up. I'll ask. You glance at your passenger. You good? Mind if I put a little music on? He waves his hand as if to say who cares. Turn the radio on, pressing on the dial to find a station you like. 80s rock ballad. Too soft. Behind you, your passenger is snoring. Barely, but you can hear him. Some slow rap song filled with fake... God lord. It goes too fast on auto, unfortunately, for me to read this properly. The information they share, long talk, nothing more, seems important nonetheless. An ad interrupts the torrent of words and you change the station. Classical music again. The flute grates on your ears. Electronic music. You like the rhythm, but you're starting in the mood. Stop. You lift your hand from the dial, the music plays on. Not bad. Turn it up so I can hear it better. Didn't want to wake you up. His voice sounds like it's coming from a deep cavern. I wasn't sleeping, just sobering up. He leans forward. Not bad at all. You have the touch of an accent, probably an American, but someone who's lived most of his life in France. Leave it on until they say the musician's name. The music continues. There's something turning in the background, a persistent melody that gets higher and higher. Your client mumbles. I bet. The song is coming to an end, and the announcer, in a piercing, foghorn voice, throws out the name of a DJ you've never heard of. DJ Blunt. I knew it. You like his stuff? Yeah, it's a good product. It's pretty conventionally structured, but it's super popular. He snickers. Still... taught that dude everything he knows. Everything. In '94, at a party at the Rex Club, there's this kid who started buying me rounds. He waves his hand around. Kid, no older than 17. Thought he was hitting on me. He chuckles. He would have been disappointed. He shakes his head. No, he wanted me to teach him how to spin. I told him, no, but you can watch. And that's exactly what he did, every week until we moved to the Osiris. He sold X to pay his way in. He briefly snickers. And now he's on the radio. Silence fills the cab. Weighted silence. You can tell your passenger's mind is spinning. You know what he did this summer? He was the opener for the soccer championship at Stade de France. It was huge. I wonder what people think if they knew he was selling drugs at 17. He lowers his voice a bit. If only they knew. Your passenger clams up. Watch. Stare at your passenger and notice little details revealing how old he must be. The thinning hair on the top of his head. The creases in his forehead. His worn blazer that he can't quite fasten anymore. We ran into each other in Ibiza 4 or 5 years ago. You must jump at the sound of his voice. I was spinning in this little club. Yeah, real little. But it was something. He totally ignored me, of course. Even with those dark shades, you can see how angry he is. TJ motherfucking cunt. He suddenly starts waving his arms around. He rummages through his pockets as he says, your radio, can I take a flash drive? You glance at your radio. You don't really know what he's talking about. Don't know. No worries. He lays his phone in the space between the two front seats. Listen to this. It's what I played tonight. It's mine. Oh boy, he's playing his mixtape. Sets his phone to play. But, you know, people were barely dancing. A drum machine playing a hard-edged beat in the background. They were talking, taking each other's picture. 4 notes start to dance in the cab. They barely touch, never kiss anymore. A perfect dance beat becomes progressively audible. All that pure electronic crescendo plays. It's over. There's a break in the music. Synthesized strings calm the song down without slowing it down. At least, the song is getting intense again, explodes as your passenger drifts off. At least I got people dancing. The song keeps going for another minute, then stops. Your passenger doesn't budge. You drive to the rhythm of his snoring. The sound fills the cab. Ideas are bouncing through your head like they do every time you find yourself alone. This guy in the back seat is too old to be young. Look at your own hands. They look like they're suddenly aging in time lapse. You close your eyes a second. Only a second. When you open them, you've reached your destination and have pulled over to the sidewalk. You tap your passenger's knee and he wakes with a start. Shit, yeah? We're here, sir. Oh, yeah, great. He rummages through his pocket and hands you a few rumpled bills for fare. Thanks, I hope you liked it. Silence. The music, my music, the song I played you. Should have been the spotlight, you see. 15 minutes of fame. Just a minute of... He stifles a burp. You're a mumble as he leaves the taxi. Those whiskey and oranginos really screw with my system. You see him stagger towards his building. It takes him several tries to get the door open. He finally disappears inside. You heave a long sigh. Alright, come on. Alright. Yeah, you're right here. No newspaper. Listen to the radio. Hey, you're closer in the direction I want to go. Yoink. You immediately recognize the passenger who climbed to the backseat of your cab. His face has been plastered all over the news for the last few weeks. He's a lawyer. A lawyer who was representing a terrorist. He gives you an address and you start driving. You hold your gaze in the rearview mirror like he's trying to read your mind. You drive across a virtually empty Paris. Behind you, the lawyer nervously consults his notes. Everything alright? He answers without looking up. Yeah. You get the message, leave him alone. Continue driving without saying another word. Your passenger mutters. Why did he say that to the cops? He's not taking this seriously, he doesn't get it. Idiot. There again, he says it again. Is he contradicting himself, or just... You glance in your mirror. The lawyer looks like a smaller version of himself. Sure you're good? Closes his eyes and remains silent for a while. You see him start to break. I can't take it anymore. He takes a deep breath. He loses control of his voice. This guy is a real asshole. He's not just a monster, he's a total idiot. Tears form at the corner of his eyes. Oh, this poor fucking dude. I've never seen such a moronic defendant. You know what it's like trying to defend a moron? You know what it's like to only get 3 hours of sleep a night so you can defend a fucking moron? Do you have any idea? He yells so loudly the windows shake. I'm sorry. When he answers, his voice is icy cold. No need to apologize. There's nothing to be sorry about. He pauses, barely, just the time to take a breath. Jesus effing Christ already. He kicks the seat in front of him. Jesus. Oh, I thought he was gonna go Jesus fucking Christ and kick it again. He calms himself down, he steadies his breath. I'm the one who agreed to it. I actually fought to represent him. It's my own damn fault in being dragged through the mud. He raises his hand, stickers. Yeah, I admit it. At first I thought it was pretty great. Being on TV, all the interviews, journalists asking my opinion about everything. Shook so many hands, said so many words, sentences, yet I actually said nothing. When I worked in the hood, not a single person cared about my work. And now, in 5 hours, I have to be on the radio, and 7 on TV. He pauses, breathes. His voice sounds further and further away. You should get some rest. He chuckles. Rest. No way. Actually, it's simple. I almost never sleep. When I lie in bed, I stare at the ceiling and go over the evidence in my head. He sits up. It's barbaric, disgusting, so horrific it's almost unreal. He lets out a sigh from somewhere deep in his body. And then I discover my client bought nails. The nails that were in the bombs. At the corner market. And he kept the receipt. He kept the fucking receipt. Folded it in half and slipped it into his wallet. That's what I see when I close my eyes. Disemboweled bodies and a receipt for €2 worth of nails. Why? He raises his voice quite high. Why, for God's sakes? He thought he could expense it when he got to heaven. He pauses. So stupid and so dangerous. He disgusts me. He revolts me. Why defend him, then? Because everyone has a right to an attorney. Everyone without exception. Otherwise, justice is no longer just. His fit of rage subsides. His fingers are shaking. When I signed on, I thought I'd be representing someone crazy. I find out he's just a moron who played too many video games. Guys never even read the holy book they used to justify their so-called acts of martyrhood. You read a few passages online. Passages online. Do you have any idea what a complete moron he is? He chuckles. Sorry. Truly sorry. I shouldn't have said all that. He takes a deep breath. I don't have anyone else to talk with about it. All the other lawyers avoid me like the plague. My mother can't understand why I'm doing this. She's so ashamed she went back to Bulgaria. He's shaking. I get the shame, but I don't get is when people just lump things together. I'm not a terrorist. I'm not a murderer. No one else would do it. Yeah, so what? Do I get a prize? No, I get spit on every day. Why? For a moron. We could hang him right there, right now, and no one, I'm telling you, would shed a tear. He sits quiet for a moment, catches your gaze. That's why I keep doing this. He slows his breathing. For equality, our country was founded on it. These rights have been abused far too often for me to look the other way. His anger seems to be lifting. The taxi's almost reached its destination. In the backseat, the lawyer is much calmer, his voice is soft. I need to be reminded of this. This will serve as a lesson. He looks at you in the mirror and bores into you with his gaze. It's odd, isn't it? That I ran into you tonight. I mean, as if... No, forget it. You pull over, he pays his fare. Wait, don't take this the wrong way, but... Hand you another bill. Here, this is for you, for listening, for hearing what I had to say. Thanks. You slide the bill into your pocket. He looks relieved, gathers his belongings strewn across the back seat. As he's getting out of the cab, you realize he left an envelope behind. For a second, one tiny second, you hesitate. It could be something important. I'll let him know. He freezes, notices the envelope, and grabs it hastily. You can tell he's uncomfortable. He doesn't say another word. He gets out of the taxi, walks a few steps away, and turns around to wave at you before entering Biscott. You drive off. Yay! Good money. Okay. Ooh, I got lots of people. You're close by. Where do you want to go? You want to go that way. Alright. Door opens and your next passenger, a woman, jumps into the back seat. Nina. Her voice is shaking, her mind is elsewhere. Please. You start driving. In the rearview mirror, you notice your passenger is shivering. She's clenching a rose in her hands, like it might otherwise fly away. You got dumped or something, didn't you? She doesn't hear your question. Miss. No. No. No, I said no. Finally, she looks at you. You know, this game seems very chill. It's pretty chill. So basically the premise, is that, I mean, you're a cabbie, clearly, and, you know, the cop is telling you to, like, get information on this murder case, but you're kind of like a cabbie detective kind of thing, putting together clues and stuff. This is the first case, which, kind of, I'm assuming, is how you get into doing the whole detective cabbie thing, is basically the character you play as got stabbed by the serial killer they're talking about, called the Judge, and he's the only guy who's ever survived the serial killing. So now he's getting tied into, like, helping this detective find the murderer and everything. So it's basically you just take people around, talk to them, try and get information, and, like, put stuff together, you know? He asked me to marry him, and I said no. He had everything planned. He put the ring in my champagne flute, and I said no. She blinks her eyes very slowly. I don't know why I said no. Why? Her expression becomes scornful, aggressive. You didn't like the way he asked, you don't like him, you don't want to get married. You didn't like the way he asked? She slowly shakes her head. No, it was fine, I think. I was a bit fast. Hasty. Yeah, hasty. But I know he loves me. I should have seen it coming. She takes a deep breath. She looks back quickly, her voice breaks. I have to go back to the restaurant. Getting married is what I've always wanted. So why did I say no? You get the impression she's shrinking. She looks tiny and fragile in the rearview mirror. Shit. Shit, I just said shit. Her face looks like she's just been in a brutal accident. We have to turn around, now. Are you sure? She raises her voice. Of course I'm sure. She's practically screaming. What a... She stops just in time, shuts her mouth, and looks away. She doesn't dare look at you. I'm so sorry. I'm not myself tonight. No worries. Really, I'm sorry. I don't know who I'm... She's putting on airs now. I'm a total wreck, like someone shook me, like... Please turn the cab around. Will do. Thanks, She decides not to finish her sentence after all. As soon as you can, you turn around. In the backseat, your passenger can't bear to look at you. She steadies her hands instead. You drive on in silence. It's strange, but you like that odd feeling of going back over the same road. Everything seems so different. The buildings have a different perspective. You see them in a new, unexpected light. The passerbys are no longer the same. They've been replaced by others. The lights are on a different cycle, like they know you're coming back. A few seconds later, without even noticing the ground you covered, you pull over to the front of the restaurant you just came from. She throws you a shy, almost indiscernible smile. Can I ask you a favor? You nod slowly. Don't ever repeat what I said. Who exactly do you think I would tell? Your colleagues, your friends, your wife? Who the hell knows? Not a word about... She can't finish her sentence. Not a word. And in a whisper she adds, Thanks. She pays her fare, gets out of the cab, walks up to the restaurant. She's trying to catch someone's eye. She stands like that for a minute, on tiptoe, her head leaning against the dining room. Then she walks into the restaurant. Her rose is left behind in the doorway. I'm gonna wait. Another minute to think about her beautiful gown, her words, how she shook. Getting married. For a second you try to remember your own marriage proposal. It seems so far away. So very far away. You turn the key in your ignition and drive away. Yay. We're right next to this. What's this? You park a few streets away from the Argentinian embassy. You wait there for your contact. You sigh. It seems odd to have a contact. So excessive. The guy is one of your regular poker buddies, a night watchman at the embassy. You get out of your taxi and walk towards the big metal gate. Clean lines, early of 20th century maybe. Lots of wrought iron. Gate opens and someone moves towards you. To indicate you should follow them. Person's face is hidden by an oversized hoodie. Your heart starts beating faster. What if it was... It's me, Jamie, your David's buddy. Immediately recognize his accent. You don't feel like you're in any danger and decide to follow him. You walk near a narrow covered passageway, probably the entrance to a parking garage. Man turns around and lights up a cigarette. The lighter lights up his face for a second. A young man with curly hair, pale skin. He looks young. Very young. That'll be 250 euros. For the intel? Yeah, for the intel. He laughs, a strange guttural sound. What do you think this was, a date? You want information? And a bargain. He raises his hands in front of his chest, his accent becomes stronger. All or nothing. Ugh, that's so much money though. Fine. Responsible for torturing dozens of political opponents. Argentinians in Paris love him. Difference doesn't seem important. Yeah, if it makes you happy. It looks back at you. There's one last thing. I read in the newspaper the killer wrote a message in chalk. Time's up. It was a slogan at the end of Junta. Sort of watchword from the opponents. It was time for them to go. You get it? You nod. second later, you're back in your taxi, with a hole in your wallet, but with new information on one of the victims. Follow this lead, maybe your investigation will move forward. Here, I'm gonna grab water real quick. Hello, I return with water. Okay, I don't know what leads to follow. This is something I'm thinking about. Because I'm wondering if there's, like, particular... Well, there is the people with yellow are the ones who... are kind of like witnesses or the suspects or whatever on my board. So I guess trying to get to them is probably important. So I guess I'll make my way down if I can. Ah, Santa. You got it, bud. Your next passenger smells like beer. We love to hear it. His breath is 96% brandy. Well, I mean, at least he's taken a taxi instead of wandering the streets. Also, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize it was Christmas in the game. All games that have tragedy in them take place around Christmas. Without fail. Every time. Also, I've decided to take a break from reading while I consume water. Christmas is over. Why is he all dressed up for? Oh, it's not Christmas. What do you get up to tonight? Merry Christmas. Thank you. Merry Christmas, Paul. Got mega wasted. Damn, dude got fucking plastered. To cleanse the palate. Why is like drunk people pretending to be Santa a trope? Why is that a trope? Staring at you waiting for an answer. Trip? A trip. Mayhaps. Oh, glad he found it funny at least. Shitty idea. Well. Speaking of which, both boys and girls like dolls, yeah? You better start saying shit. I forget that their parents were losers. Dude, you're bitter. Global warming. I do love the protagonist, no matter what, just being straight-faced the entire time. It makes ludicrous conversations very funny to me. Jeez, okay. I won't look. I can't even say this is the weirdest one we've had so far, because the first one I did was a cat. How do you know that? Oh no, he's the real Santa. Oh. We are rolling up on the location. What are we looking for? Drive around the block. Money. Sit for a moment watching him. And the LA starts rummaging through a pile of boxes. Pushes a trash can on wheels aside and disappears. A few minutes go by and nothing. Turn the key in the ignition and start driving again. You open the window for a second, hoping to get rid of the alcohol fumes. Something tells you they'll stick around for a while. Huzzah. I should probably get gas and see if I can do any more fares. Guess. Fingers poised in front of the radio, trying to find something to listen to. The news? You happen upon the nighttime news. In between two boring stories, you hear that DJ, a star, give you no other details. You wonder for a second if they're not talking about your passenger. Yeah, this auto text goes too fast, which is a shame. Pull over and stop at a gas station. Not a soul in sight. Fluorescent lights irritate your eyes, and the smell of pee is wafting up from the space between the pumps. Self-service, you pay directly at the pump. Mini-marts sell newspapers. Yeah, I feel like... How much is it to fill up? Oh, 50. Okay, good to know. Yeah, that 250 was a lot, but gas isn't completely insane. So that's nice. Yay! Oh, I can gamble. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, I can only do one per night. Boo. Alright, I did buy a newspaper though, so I can probably get more hints from that, I imagine. Pull a newspaper out of your glove compartment and start leafing through it. French soccer team. You stop reading, go back a few pages, so that you saw something. A badly framed photo and a terse article inform you that a minister is stepping down for personal reasons. She'll be replaced by her right-hand man, who also happens to be her husband. Her face is not at all familiar. I don't think you've ever seen her before. We'll have a third left to read. Just read all of it. As soon as you get to the page, you stop. Your instinct tells you to look at. It's just a few lines. A funny anecdote. A man disguised as Santa Claus had to be taken off the roof of a building by firemen. He was being inebriated and said he did not know how he got in there. You shut the paper. I'll end up in the trash tonight. Amazing. Alright. End of the night. I met Peter. And that's about it.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. Hi, Ollie. Welcome. An envelope. Oh, it's from Busset. Yay! 4 new clues. Alright. I want the police reports. And I can't do the rest. Okay. So I still don't know if these are my suspects or not. Hello, what did I miss? We are playing Night Call, and we're basically a funky little cabbie trying to solve a murder. Victim 1. Ooh, I should sort these by victims, maybe? Yeah, let's sort these by victims. So, 3... Colonel... I don't fully understand how the corkboard works, but we're getting there. So killer's height is over. A different cop said the killer's height was greater. So I have... I'm so confused. 2 cops said this one. And I can't read these yet. So... Message on crime scene 2, you deserve this. Victim 2 had a stolen wallet. I should try and find more of these guys tomorrow and get more clues from them, maybe. Because I did talk to the lawyer, but I didn't totally get a lot from that. You open one eye. Pitch black. Time for work. So basically we pick up folks and try and get that good intel. Now do I have any of my... No, none of the people on my corkboard's on the map right now. Let's go over here. Any tinfoil theories yet? I barely know what's happening. I'm not even in that brain space yet. Marco. Former taxi driver. So, So, I wonder if all these eye icons are all informants. I hope I don't have to pay all of them. Even though he stole your wife. Oof. Yeah, I'll take coffee. Give me info. The coach that got killed. Oh, so one of the victims. You're fine, dude. Just tell me the hot goss. Aha, hot goss. Some parents heard that he was a little too hands-on with the kids. Oh, fucked up. Don't know. He sighs. A few months ago, Rowan cornered a kid, like by the showers. Ugh. Kid stabbed him in the thigh with a pair of scissors. Weren't sure whether they filed a complaint. 2 days later, he was murdered. This goss is very hot. One last thing. Ooh, name of your suspects and the name. So one of the victims was a coach at the stadium who may have been a bit too... who was a kind of a piece of shit with the kids, it seems. And then he died 2 days after something happened. And the only people who could have known about it were the parents. Should I tell him about the suspects or the victims? Like if I... Victims is less... Victims is like public knowledge. That's not as bad. You list the victims. He doesn't react until you mention Charles Bourgain. Bourgain? Oh yeah, him. I know him. I mean, everybody knows him. Right-wing extremist son of a bitch. Hold on. What are you doing these days? Can't say. I'm gonna get fired. You're fine. Nah, I won't, dude. So I got some more information on one of the victims for this. Okay, that's useful. What jobs do I have? What's that? That one down there looks like a little computer guy. You see that? Ah. A criminal. Alright, sure. Abandoned warehouse. Dude jumped out a window? Oh. Or threw a man out the window. I'm calling it now. Either he's a criminal or a vigilante superhero. One of the two. Wow. Was that guy okay? Good evening? Cool. Dude looks like Daredevil. See blood on his otherwise impeccably white teeth. Yeah. You're onto me and you know it. I'm the masked Joker. Silence. Who? Oh, he is a vigilante. Knew it. See, big brain. I know this. This is Daredevil. You slowly shake your head. To not ring a bell. All over Twitter. What exactly do you do? Protect people. I'm a guardian. Like a superhero. Huh. You gotta start somewhere. The Masked Joker. Not bad, awful. I'm not sure I get it. Like, why the Masked Joker? It's Joker like the card and Mask and wearing a mask. Are you a Persona fan? Hey, are you a Persona fan? Have you played Persona 5? Is that why you named yourself Joker? And you added Masked onto it because you didn't want to be liable for copyright infringement? Didn't want to call... You called yourself the Masked Joker because you didn't want to call yourself something problematic? How bad are you of coming up with names? I haven't gotten great feedback, but it's hard these days to find a name everyone likes. You go to school? ENK? He freezes. I almost gave you the name of my business school. What an idiot. Can you imagine if Bruce Wayne went around telling everyone he was Bruce Wayne? I mean, he does. You mean Batman? Might as well name yourself a criminal. I love that Ace Attorney character. No, Batman. If Batman went around telling everyone he was Bruce Wayne. Getting all mixed up. Good lord. You gonna be alright? Shouldn't have jumped out a window. That is correct. I don't think you should have, my man. He jumped out a window because he didn't want me to wait. It's just a flesh wound. Please don't say anything about Inkid. I'm trying to lead a double life. Inkid? Like a smug bitch? Of course. Perfect, I hope so. I hope too. He doubles over in a coffin. Oh my god. See you again sometime. Take care of yourself. I'll be much better soon, don't worry. Okay. You're a real classy guy. Alright, he got home at least. Oh, he had blood all over his hands. Jeez. Alright, do I have any of my guys on the board? Any of my usual folks that I need to talk to? No. You look interesting, but you're really far away. I'll do you. This lady's close by. Heading home. It's a regular. A psychic. Nice. Ah, give me the hot goss. I never judge people. I like this lady. I like her. Husband's a bad dude. Oh, you're a taxi driver. Did I not say that? I'm sorry, I might have not said that. You're a cabbie who's doing detective work, so you need to taxi drive. Wheel of Fortune immediately followed by Strength. Just lets out the third sigh. Lie to her. Think so. Aw. Mention her husband, because she never does. Not sure if she should pursue the conversation. You know. She holds up a hand. There's no point, you know. Talking. What's done is done. Your brother was a bastard. Nice. I like the subtle lore this game weaves. Alright. So who do I got? Is there anyone nearby up here? Ooh, there's a few. Okay, Oh, you're all the way down there, though. I need information, though. Talk show. I'm glad that bitch died. Racist and a homophobe. Accused for years of murder. 2 new clues. Cool. Can I still... Is that person still on the map, or did it change? Aw, damn it, that changed them. Well, I don't have any of my priority people, so I'll grab you. Oh, hello. Good evening. Do we know each other? Lib. It's the date, the night of the attack. No, the attack took place later. Yes, it does. Do I know you? You're in this very cab driving a fare and you committed a crime. That's right, sir, a crime. Are you what they call a Karen? Are you gonna get mad at me because I was like on my phone while I was driving? She can keep going. I spent the whole day working like an idiot for that rotten newspaper. Do you have any idea what I do for a living? Teacher? Did you say teacher? I'm a sub-editor. Okay. Okay, she can vent. Same guy made getting that comment about women drivers. Nah, she can just keep going. I think she needs this. Oh my god. Ma'am, this is insane. I don't think she'll care if I if I tell her I got stabbed, but I'm gonna tell her. Oh, she knows who I am. Oh yeah, 'cause she's an editor. Okay, so if she... Still sorry. You were quite angry. You noticed. A little worked up. Yeah, you hunted me down for sport and got my address. Oh. Yay. Well. Oh, one of my dudes. Okay, I know one of my plot dudes is up there, but like I want to know who that is. Who is this? We'll do my plot dude first. Hello. It's my dudes again. Hopefully he has information for me. I don't mind giving this dude a ride. And I'm on the other side of town, I think. Or, no, I'm not that far over. Okay. Oh, you're down here. But I don't have enough time. So, I'll do you. No, he's not that far. Ooh, American Embassy. This could be good. Milo. Sir. I work for the CIA after all. Huh. Amigo. What a funky dude. It was kind of ours. Like Alaska. I wonder if I actually listen to the radio tomorrow, if I'll hear stuff about what he's talking about. Government facilitator. Facilitator. Yay. Oh boy. 24 cents as a tip. Thanks. I think that's it. I don't think I have any more time tonight. Yeah, okay. I did meet Xavier. I'm desperate to get to know Xavier. Alright, I need to do these last two pieces of information. Oh god. So much. I haven't met Claudia yet. Okay, so these are my suspects. I've now I've now figured it out. These are my suspects apparently. So currently either the lawyer or this lady have the most like just plain pieces of information under them. Well, no, the lawyer does. So it seems like all the victims were, like, assholes. You know? The type who kind of, you know, deserve it. I think I need to talk to these guys more, because I got a lot of hints, but nothing to connect them to the people. Oh. Hello. What do I got? Ooh, alibi. So who am I losing as a suspect? So who did I just lose as a suspect? Okay. So not the lawyer. He's not a suspect anymore. I'm gonna try and get Claudia then, I think is the lady's name. Because I have not talked to her. And she has a lot of evidence under her. So I guess I'll go for her. If I can find her. Do we got? We do not. Okay. Cat walked in front of your cab, and then it's gone. Oh, you want to talk to me? This is probably fine. Hello. Where are you going? Too early. Russian. Him. Ludwig. That was someone we knew. Put this on auto while I drink water. Just let her keep talking. This game's wild. I go from having a lady threaten me because I cut her off in traffic and that somehow ruined her entire life, to giving a cat a ride to a train station, to having a ghost whisperer tell me that some man named Ludwig is gonna come and get me. Can I just have, like, one semi-normal taxi fare? Make friends with the ghost. Okay. Make friends with the ghost. I can make friends with a ghost. Can I get my money? Great. Well, okay, befriend Ludwig. Are all my... Oh, I thought all my jobs were far away for a sec. I was very scared. No Claudia. Okay, you. You seem like you're having trouble. Oh, thank God. Good money. Perfa. Hear my cat creeping in the background. You doing all right? You picking someone up from the airport? I quite like a lot of the NPCs in this game. I like the stories and the dialogue and stuff. Surprisingly kind of like grounded and stuff like that. Oh, I hear Grandpa screaming. What kind of romantic day trips do you recommend? Good luck. Ooh, good money. Huzzah. Alright, what do we have nearby? Still not here. I want to see what the hell this guy is. Looks like he's wearing a mask or something. Looks like a little robot dude. And I'm curious. Ultra skaters. Hello? I'm so curious. They are in disguise. As 4 superheroes. Ooh, we got another vigilante group. Remind you of a show from your childhood. Think about the show. Call to your passengers. One of them dressed in pink looks up. They stagger over to the taxi. You're our driver? Ultra pink. Yelp of joy comes from the alley. We lost Ultra Yellow. Oh my god, this is a lot. The one dressed in green starts screaming in the taxi, a deep male voice with southern accent. We're drunk. What does she look like? She looks like us, but in yellow. Symbol of life. Hotel keys. Damn, you lost the girl with the hotel keys. That's amateur con mistake. Divide the keys up. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Yay. I mean, oh man, Daft Punk? Yeah, it's Daft Punk if it was 5 of them instead of 2 of them. Part of me doesn't care if they drink more because they're on their way back to their hotel. And they're in a cab. And it's like 1 flask. Okay. This is so... I hope these guys meet up with, the masked Joker. Try your hotel first. Not there. Huh. Try to park? How's Blue doing? What's with the costumes? I have to ask. Bachelor's party. You guys want help? At least I got a tip for that. Alright, what's we got? Ah. Oh, but you're all the way down there. We'll do you. I don't know good radio, I guess. Oh! Aha! You! They're next to each other, but I want her. I haven't talked to her yet. Teens running around, throw a bottle at the car. You! I've been looking for you. Hmm. She does seem like the least likely subject. She like kinda has motive like the other. I mean, none of them. None of the suspects we have really seem that likely. I don't know why. Just at a glance, I don't really seem like it. You know. Hmm. I love stupid questions. Hmm. I'll humor her. Hmm. So they have a morticianer as one of the suspects? That's interesting. I think the board had something about some of the killer's theoretical connections, maybe? Polite. Hmm. This game really is weirdly good at setting up emotional connections between, like, the characters. I said that earlier. I like the characters. I like the passengers you get. Hmm. Yeah, I liked Claudia. So I've talked to the lawyer and Claudia, but I have, or no, and the other guy. This guy is the only one I haven't talked to yet of the suspects. Because I talked to the lawyer, but then he was taken off the list. Ah, the masked Joker. Sadly, I want to try and get more clues or something, or at least meet all the suspects. So we're gonna do that. Retired policeman. Yeah, just none of the four suspects really seem like the type. Maybe I guess as I get more information I can pin something down. I'm just... I'm just wondering... I don't know, like assuming something doesn't happen and I don't get new suspects, none of these four seem... I don't know. Because, like, the ex-cop is the only one who theoretically has one of the murder weapons. All of them have some form of motivation for some of the victims. Because we know that, like, 2 or 3 of the victims were, like, pieces of shit, right? So, kind of all of them have motivation for a few of the killings. But I don't know. I kind of hope the game doesn't make me choose, or at least gives me a bit more time to work on it. I don't know how much time I have to like, get definitive answers. Or if it's kind of just keep going for a bit and see how it goes. This seems like a man who would just cry. Oh, and he's done. Oh, I got a newspaper. Do I have enough? Oh, I do have enough time to read it, I think. I would like to read it. Ah, I want to see who this is. The little dude with the computer face. But let's just read the newspaper. Police leaks. Justice Department is now looking at the corrupt and violent cops who are known to be out of line. Positive critique of a bar. I wonder if this is stuff that will help me in conversations or if I just have a chance of finding new information. Yes, the minister is stepping down. I did hear about that. I might check out some of the informants. Good profit. Alright. So you have motive for killing one guy. You have motive for killing one guy. You have motive for killing one guy. And you have no motive, but I guess you match up. Cop. No signs of violence for the third person, who was the colonel. Okay. I wonder if I'm gonna go to some of, like, my informants and see if I can get anything from those. Because I have a few of those I haven't done yet. And they're all kind of close to each other. I'm a private investigator. Vintage ammo. Okay, so this clarifies our other piece of evidence. Police service in the 1970s. Trained. So that points it to our cop, theoretically. Okay, that confirms what we already know. Do I want to take a fare, or do I want to do more information? I'll do one more, and then I'll take cabs. Oh, great. It's the ghost. Huh? Car's haunted. This is so bizarre. So I gotta be friends with him, so I don't want to be mean to him. Jeez. Hot damn. So is that my only encounter, or do I do multiple encounters with him? Oh! Hello. Well, I couldn't do the other thing because of that, so I guess I'll take a fare. Myrtle. A deal. Ooh, a riddle. I can be good at riddles. I'm everywhere to be seen, yet nowhere in between. Climb as you may, I'm further away. Guillotine, kill the rich. I'm everywhere to be seen, yet nowhere in between. Climb as you may, I'm further away. The horizon? I'm everywhere. Could be air or wind or light. Further away, something that gets further away as we go up. Tick. Words like elevator or dumbwaiter aren't Meryl's style, so it can't be that. Or is it the earth, like the center of the earth? The horizon might work. Oh, yeah. Smart. Galaxy brain. Horizon gets further away, yeah. Give me your answer. It's a tough one. An elevator, the earth, the horizon. Yeah, because I'm everywhere at once. Not in between. I'll go for horizon. Oh, I'm so smart. So smart. I'm overly proud of myself. Alright. Got's Fair. Now where the hell are we? Actually, whomst are you? Oh, I think after this night in the game, I'll head off. I'm pretty beat. An esports champion. I wonder how recent this game is. Well, no, I guess the stuff she's talking about happened a few years ago now. Maybe even 2018. Because I've heard stories about this and stuff like that. So, especially stories like this about direct protest at gaming events and people getting shafted because of it. Oh, there's the other guy. No, I'll stick with this guy. Oh god, the icons. You good? Pre-show jitters. Hmm. Ah. Cryptocurrency. Disgusting. What the fuck? What's happening? I don't know. Some dude put a chip in his head. Oh my god. sir. Oh. Weird. How much time do I have left? Oh, yeah, a bit. Let's see if I can get one of my other info things. The last victim's building. Killed in a parking lot garage. You're in a wealthy neighborhood. Okay, so yeah, this is the guy who was like the right wing party dude. So he was still the most recent victim. Damn, I didn't get anything out of that. Maybe I should have said I was a journalist. Who the fuck is who is that? Hugo. Okay. Okay, he's cosplaying. He's cosplaying. We answered the question. He's cosplaying, I swear. Lost Legend 5. Nice. Alright. I have enough time for like one more. I guess I'll try that last place for information. Haha. It all came from someone who had access to the criminal records. Okay. Alright, more information at least. I sure did meet Ludwig. I see. So the police file thing is important because it means it would have had to come from someone who was a cop, which you are a current cop and you're an ex-cop. So that's why that's important. I guess it could be either of you. Cause the 70s gun kind of makes it point towards this guy, but since this guy, his dad was also a cop, he could have his dad's gun kind of thing. So it seems like it'd be either of these two. I don't actually think I've talked to this guy yet. You seem very unlikely. So I'll keep you pinned. No, I won't keep you pinned. You don't seem very likely. Let's move this useless information out of the way, because I really don't think you have anything to do with it. Yeah, that's not really... Oh, I got that from the radio. So it seems like these two are the most likely right now. I'll keep Claudia active as well, just... 'cause. But you're confirmed not to be you, and you don't seem likely, so... You only Claudia only has a connection to the third victim, and these two at the moment only have a connection to the second victim. Do we know anything about the first victim? Killer fought a great football coach. But we also, yeah, so was a molester. Huh. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up there, I think. I just want to see if this auto saves or not. You gonna save? Yeah, okay, you might be saving. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I'm very, very, very tired, so I'm probably gonna crash pretty early tonight compared to usual. So let me just tab out. Been going for a bit. Yeah, kinda. I went a little bit longer than I thought I would. But yeah, very laid back, quiet stream, because I'm very tired. Oh, I did not end up sleeping very well, so I'm definitely gonna crash after I wrap up. I'll do that, get some rest, and chill out tomorrow. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, as usual. I don't know if I'll keep playing this on stream, but I like this game. It's not really like a stream game for me, though, you know? But I like it, though. Oh, Ollie, you scared the shit out of me.
That's what it's all about. Woo!
Oh, I forgot to fix it so that you can't overlap the Charlie one with the other sound effects. I forgot to fix that. Oh, I'm gonna forget again. I'm not doing that tonight. That's just gonna keep. It's like a bug in a game. I'm just gonna put off fixing it until later. God, Ollie, you scared the shit out of me with that Titanic flute. Oh my god. But yes, thank you for hanging out. I'm gonna go take it easy and rest. Theoretically, I'm streaming on Wednesday. Bye, guys.